Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks, and today we're going to set up the Google Pixel 8 Pro. And to do so, the first thing I need to do is take my SIM card out of the Google Pixel 7 Pro. Yes, I'm a yearly updater. I'm quite an enthusiastic user of Pixel devices, partly because of the Android experience Google offer with their smartphones, and partly because the camera is the easiest one I find to just point and take excellent pictures with. It really does take a lot of effort out of taking pictures of my cats. Anyway, SIM card placement or SIM tray placement is very similar to where it is on the Google Pixel 7 Pro. I'm just going to pop that tray open, pull out the tray, and the Pixel 8 Pro, as sold in the UK, is a single SIM device for physical SIMs, but you can also install eSIMs, which is particularly useful for people who travel. Speaking about travel, you're obviously watching this video on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel. You can see my Bay, that's the name of the blue color, the Bay Google Pixel 8 Pro. We cover consumer electronics, gadgets, accessories, pretty much anything we think makes the travel experience better. And smartphones are at the center of that. Whether you're using Google Translate, Google Maps, and any other Google service, or other app or service, smartphones are now, I would say, central to the travel experience. So, long press of the power button on the right, so that's there, and we get the phone starting up for the first time. I'm quite excited about this, I really do like it. So now we get the usual Pixel, welcome to your Pixel screen. I'm going to get started. It already has detected that I'm English UK from the SIM card that I put in it. Do I want to set it up doing another device? No, but interesting here, it has the options to go for a Pixel or Android device, or an iPhone or iPad. That's really interesting. So it just shows you who they're actually aiming at with this product. Right, next things up, I will need to set up my Wi-Fi. Okay then, so that's now happening, and it's getting my device ready. First impressions of typing on the Google Pixel 8 Pro. It's a very pleasant experience. It has very, very responsive haptic feedback. And the thing that stands out to me is that this, unlike the Pixel 7 Pro and previously this Pixel 6 Pro, does not have a curved screen at the front. I actually prefer that. Ergonomically, I find it better. It's more even, and I'm less likely to make mistakes on the edges of the screen, especially with a case on the phone. Right, next up I need to sign into my Google account. Okay, so next up I'll need to take my trusty Google Pixel 7 Pro and make sure that I approve the transaction. This is really good. It's a way to make sure that it's actually you signing in. And then we get our screen where it asks us who will be using this device. In this case it will be me, but you do also have the option to set up this device for a child and implement parental controls whilst you're at it. So I agree to all the terms and conditions. In Google we trust is quite a commonly used phrase here at Tech Travel Geeks. And I've just set up a PIN code, and now we've added the account. Just a moment. So next up we're going to set up fingerprint unlock on the Google Pixel 8 Pro. Now the Google Pixel 8 Pro features a lovely in-screen fingerprint scanner, which we're now going to use to set up the device. And it is pretty responsive as of this test. Essentially what it's doing is it's blasting some light through the screen at my thumb and then reading the reflection of that. So fingerprint scanning is going well at the moment. That should be my right thumb set up. So that's the fingerprint added. You do have the option to adding another. I will probably do that later just for safety. But next up, we can set up Face Unlock. So this is a new feature of the Google Pixel 8 Pro compared to previous ones, which allows you to securely use Face Unlock. I'm going to do that, how to set up Face Unlock. So you need to have your face in camera shot. So that's my face setup with the Google Pixel 8 Pro. Its new camera, selfie camera, is now apparently safe for banking apps and the like. So I'm not going to copy anything over from another device. I want to set this up as fresh. I'm going to leave everything on by default. And obviously there's a limited warranty on this. If you're in the UK, that's usually 1 year of coverage. And then we'll continue the setup and see what else we can do. Next up, we can do things hands-free with Assistant. I agree, I use that very frequently. It's also very useful in Android Auto. So it's going to use my existing voice match to do that. And next up, I need to set up my MasterCard. So this is for Google Pay. Let's just do that quickly. So this is a simplified setup because I am using Google Pay across multiple devices as well as through my online account. And then I'll need to finish that setup with my app for Monzo, who is my card provider. So other things you can do is set up the identify music with now playing. This is a very clever bit of tech. It's a Pixel feature that I use quite a lot, so I'm going to turn that on. I don't want the always on display. I don't want control info on the lock screen. I want to keep everything as is at the moment. Okay, so that's good. Review additional apps. I'm going to keep the 3 app, not Fitbit, I don't really need that. We'll keep all the Google apps. Yep, all good. So there we are. And next up it says stay up to date and learn about email updates from Google hardware. I am already signed up. I will carry on doing so. Sometimes there's some useful updates and tips coming through there. And now it's giving us a quick tutorial on gesture navigation. Now, I'm okay with that. It's giving you a quick tutorial on how to use it. If you'd like to see a full Tech Travel Geeks video on this, please do let us know. We're happy to do that and show you how to do it. Likewise, we'll, as usual, be doing a how to switch gesture navigation off and get your back button. So there we are, we're home. We've done the initial setup. Now next up, I'm going to install a few apps and services that I regularly use. So we'll need to go into the Google Play Store as usual. And I'm going to start off with Amazon. Amazon offer a suite of Android apps which I use regularly on my phone. Not just the Amazon shopping app. There are lots of other useful ones, such as Amazon Music, great music service. If you're a Prime subscriber, such as me, you get a limited free service. Amazon Prime Video, great video service. I enjoy many programs on there. I am going to install the Alexa app. The main reason for that is that I use it to set up the devices in my home. For some reason it's suggesting Instagram. That's not an Amazon app, but I'm going to install Amazon Photos, unlimited free photo storage if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber. And that's it from Amazon. What I'm going to do next is, we've done that, let's go and search for Meta, the parent company to the Facebook. So I'm going to install the Facebook. Oh. The Facebook, here it is. Oh, it wouldn't let me install Facebook. That's interesting. It's probably because I'm signed up to the beta, and this is a very new device, which has not been put in the file manifest for the installation. But I'm going to install Facebook Messenger, or just known as Messenger now. Once I've done that, I'm going to install Instagram, two platforms I use quite a lot, and the new Threads. This has now replaced what used to be called Twitter, is now known as X. I use Threads more. Most of the people I follow have already moved over, so good to see that app's an option. Yes, I will install Microsoft Outlook, because that's how I get my work email. Let's install Teams. And whilst we're on the Microsoft bandwagon, I'll also install the Authenticator. Make sure you have an Authenticator, multi-factor authentication for all your accounts. It's always recommended. We saw that I actually do that with my Google accounts, so that's good to see. Okay, LinkedIn, yes, that's how we field all the recruiter messaging for LinkedIn, quicker in the app. Okay, so I think we've done everything from Microsoft at the moment. So we've done Meta. Next, my podcast app of choice, Pocket Casts. And then we'll get into messaging. So I'll install Pocket Casts. Next up, messaging. So Telegram. I quite enjoy this app. It works well for me. It's usable across multiple devices. Another Meta app that didn't come up earlier, WhatsApp. Let's install that as well. And then for all my people in Southeast Asia, WeChat, not WeHat. Though WeHat would be awesome, a social network about hats. Great, we've got that installed. Google Chat. Now that's definitely one that I will install and use. Google itself. What apps do we have? Obviously we have Chrome installed, we have Google installed, Google Home is installed, Calendar is installed, Photos installed. Okay, everything seems to be there. Keep is important to me. Lens is important to me, but for some reason it's not installed by default as a separate app. Drive is installed. Google News. Now this is a useful one to me. I use it to replace that X Twitter news feed. I've actually got quite on board with Google News. And then we've got all the rest here. Google One is already installed. Okay, so that's it. Now let's see what YouTube apps we have. So we already have YouTube and YouTube Music, but as a YouTube creator, YouTube Studio is just there to A, provide me with the service I need, and B, is there to confuse me with the YouTube icons at the bottom of my app drawer. TikTok, yes, we like TikTok. We've got quite a lot of things installed now. Okay, so that's a good start. Next up, I will want to mess around with some settings. Let's just check what things look like. It's suggesting we finish our setup. I think we just went through this earlier. I'm going to start with that. No, I don't want to move stuff from another device. This is a shiny new device which I will be setting up as new. Don't copy apps and data. Skip this for the moment. I'll do all my finance stuff off screen. So I know all you people wanting to steal my banking details are out there, but no, I will not be doing that on this YouTube video. Okay, so that's my initial setup done. I've got my Google feed in the launcher. We see what tips for Pixel up there, and a nice little app drawer. Now obviously some of the key features of the Google Pixel 8 Pro lie in things such as the camera and the artificial intelligence around processing information. And they won't be something we can just show off on camera just like that. So I'll take some time to get to know these new features in the camera and on the phone. And once I've done so, I will do some sort of in-depth videos about the camera and other features of the Google Pixel 8 Pro. and maybe even do a comparison between the Google Pixel 8 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max, the two flagships of 2023, which I believe showcase what is going to be coming in the rest of the smartphone industry over the next year. Really cool feature on the Google Pixel 8 Pro, which I've seen a few videos about, is a temperature sensor. Let's see how that works in a future video. But for now, let's wrap this one up. If you've got this far in the video, thanks for watching this far. As usual, if you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. We cover consumer electronics, gadgets, accessories, and pretty much anything else we think makes the travel experience better. Not only that, we'll be following up this video with more of the Google Pixel 8 Pro, as I said, including our friends from Tudia sent us a case to review for the Google Pixel 8 Pro. So be sure to be subscribed, have that notification bell on, and if you have any other questions, please do leave us a comment in the section below, or feedback. Let us know how angry you are at me for leaving Twitter. But for now, thanks for watching, and goodbye from me.